Sophie, what a season it has been for you. You've achieved so many accolades on the pitch. Tell us how you feel your season's been.
Obviously, it's been a really good season for me personally, but we have one more really important game to top off the season. So looking forward to that. But yeah, it's been a really good season. I've been really happy with how I've performed, and as a team, defensively this year, we've been really, really solid, and that kind of helps me perform at my best if the defensive line's performing at their best.
Something that was so special this season was our FA Cup run. We made it to the quarterfinals. You also captained a few games during that time. Tell us about why that run was so important to you.
Yeah, obviously we got really far in the FA Cup this year. We got to the quarterfinal, and for me, coming from when I played at Lewis, we started this campaign called the Equal FA Cup, which just is driving to make the prize money the same for both the men and the women. And obviously getting to the quarterfinals just shows what we're capable of as a team, and that we kind of deserve the same as the men in the prize money. So that's just something that's really important to me, and obviously the girls have been really supportive in that campaign. Really nice to be in a leadership role this season, and I'm really proud to have captained the team in a few of the WSL games and the quarterfinal.
At the training ground, there's a goalkeeper union. You work under Neil Moore, who's our goalkeeper coach, and obviously alongside fellow goalkeeper Anna Pedson. How important have they been to your success this season?
Yeah, I don't think I would be where I am right now without them. And the season that I've had comes down to the season that we've had as a goalkeeper department and unit. And every day, every training session, Neil works so hard to give us the best training, and Anna's such a good person to work with. It's been a really special year in that regard, and shout out to Sedge as well. He's been super great assistant goalkeeper coach, and that's just prepared me the best that it can for the games and to make the saves that I've made.
Moving more on to Anna, I guess Anna has been a cheerleader for you on and off the pitch, and she's always there celebrating every goal and every save. And she's always the first one to run to you at the final whistle to come celebrate with you and pick you up. I guess, how important is it to have such a strong support system between keepers?
Yeah, she's been so supportive of me this season, and it's so nice to have that. She's been so good for the team. She celebrates everything. You can hear her the whole game, and she's also performed really, really well when she's played and made some top saves, which I see every single day in training. And it's just been such a special year for us, and the relationship we have has been really, really good.
This season you've been a key part to our success, being so solid at the back. How does it feel for your performance to be recognised by fans and I guess also the league?
Yeah, I think my goals this season were to just go into the season and be as consistent as I can be in every single game. And I think that's just been what's driving me, just the consistency of performing every single week. And I think it's nice to get some recognition for that from the fans and obviously the league. Just really proud of the saves that I've been able to make and the moments in games that have kept us in games. And yeah, and obviously being nominated for a few awards is just special, not only for me but for goalkeepers in general. I feel we don't get enough credit. A lot of the times strikers get a lot of credit for scoring goals, but they've only scored because the goalkeepers made a save 5 minutes earlier. So I think it's nice to see finally goalkeepers in the league getting some credit.
It must be so lovely to see the love from young fans, singing your name, to them also having your name on the back of their shirts. How does it feel to inspire the next generation of goalkeepers?
Yeah, it's amazing. I think when we finish a game, sometimes you're caught up in the moment of the game. Obviously, there's been some games that have been tough this season, but then as soon as you walk over to the fans and you see them with their purple shirts with my name on the back or players' names on the back, it's just amazing to show how inspiring we actually are, and it really puts things into perspective that this isn't just football for us, it's football to inspire generations to come.
This season, you've made some incredible saves, earning the tagline Super Saves from Sophie Whitehouse. Talk us through which saves have been your favourite this season.
Yeah, it's hard. There's been a few that I've been really happy with. Obviously, the save against Birmingham away is up for save of the season, and I think that's one of my favourites because I think my favourite moment in games is when people start celebrating and then I somehow claw it out from the goal and they are all shocked. So in that game, I think everyone was a bit shocked. I even shocked myself a tiny bit. I was like, how did I keep that out? So probably that one. And then I think a couple saves away to Forest, they were pummeling us in the last few minutes, and I remember making a save and thinking, this is we're going to keep a clean sheet and I felt really good about those.
Moving away from Charlton, you've also had success with Ireland, getting your first ever start in a behind closed door friendly. Talk us through the call up and how it felt to be in goal for Ireland.
I feel like it's a really, really proud moment for me, and I think with the season that I've had, it was almost like I felt like that was a top moment as well, getting my debut. And I think I've been working really, really hard at Ireland, and it's a really proud moment for me and my family, and I think it's been a long time coming, and the work that I've put in is kind of like showed this season, so I'm really happy with that.
This season, you won Golden Glove for WSL2. Tell us how special that is.
Yeah, it feels really good. Like I said, one of my goals this season was consistency. One of my other goals was actually Golden Glove. And I think going into the season, I thought our goal is obviously promotion, and the best way that we can do that is to keep clean sheets and stop teams from scoring on us. And I think as a defensive unit, we've been so solid, and it's not just a Golden Glove for me, it's a Golden Glove for like everyone in the back line, even the strikers defending from the front. So yeah, it's a really proud moment. And yeah, I've been kind of inspired by David Raya a bit this season, and he's had a really good season. I feel like I'm kind of like trying to be just like him, and he's obviously won Golden Glove, and I have now too.
Not only Golden Glove, but you also won Player of the Season, voted for by fans, and Players Player of the Season. What do these awards mean to you?
Yeah, being nominated for Player of the Year was obviously really special, and I just want to thank the fans for supporting me and coming to every game and cheering me on. And then to be voted Players Player by the players it's probably extra special, because they're the ones that see everything that we do every day, and so that just feels really special to me for my team to vote that.
We have one more game left, and it's a huge one. First ever playoff in WSL history. What is your message to your teammates, to fans, and I guess yourself ahead of this game on the 23rd?
Yeah, it's a huge game for us, and it's a chance for us to make history for the club, and obviously for the fans. Like, it's really, we heard you the whole time against Liverpool, against Birmingham, the big games that we've been in this season. So it would be great to have you back at the Valley supporting us, and I'm looking forward to making history with such a special group of girls.